Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing his word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. And a sincere shalom to the elect. Now I wanted to get into this video real quick. I don't want to make this too long. Brother had uploaded this video here. I don't know when he uploaded it. Maybe like, a couple days. Maybe it could have been a week. Maybe it could have been 3 weeks, 2 months. I don't know. But when you watch this video here, there's something that was said about it. Casual Offin Act of 1705. Okay. So when you go into this, it's no wonder, because you're this man's property. This proves also that we're still in captivity. Okay, we're still under the boot and rulership of this man. We're still being held captive by captors. Okay, those who took us into captivity. Because when you Akim, go watch this short. You see the brother's page. You see the thing. I put a link in the description too as well. So for all you iPhone users, take a picture, highlight it, and then you know what to do, right? So let me go to this real quick. 1669, Virginia passes an act regarding the casual offing of enslaved people. If any slave resist his master, or either by his master's order corrected him, and by the extremity of the correction should chance to die, that his death shall not be a committed felony. Okay, so he's not going to get charged for it. All right. So this is why you see a lot of these young Israelites being shot down the street by these race cops, as they call them, right? Esau, Edom, right? Having that perpetual hatred within them for us. This is why they get off, man. Okay? This is why they get off, man. Say, oops, one of our slaves died, and, I'm not to be held accountable for his death. I can't be charged. We're still under the boot of this man. Okay? So go watch this video, okay? And you'll understand what's going on here, okay? So let's go into this real quick. We are still being held captive. We are still looked at as property. The casual game over act, okay? Because you know how YouTube gets down, okay? The casual game over act. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, let's go to Psalms. And the scriptures do not lie. It's speaking loud, okay? Psalms chapter 73 and verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. So when it comes to us being gamed over or off by these officers out here, they could throw up that, casual game over act, or in another situation like what happened with the prison, the guy was tied up and they beat him senseless, man. They beat him to death, okay? Slakia. They beat him to game over, all right? A lot of things happen, in last couple of years, even before, where these Edomites would get off from offing us, okay? And when I say they would get off, in both ways, because they're sick, but legally they would get off. They wouldn't be held accountable, okay? So let's go into another scripture, because this, it speaks volumes, man. This speaks volumes, man. Job 9:24. This is what's going on here. This shows that we're still held by our captives, man. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? He covered the faces of the judges. We're the true judges, okay? But he covered the faces of us. And what does it say? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. We know right now that Esau, Edom, he's running the show, okay? What does it tell us? Yep, let's go to real quick. This is how we know that the wicked are still in charge. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And it is not the people mourning right now. Who the fuck's rejoicing? The only people rejoicing are those wicked that's sitting in those chief seats. Okay? They're the ones rejoicing. And they're rejoicing chiefly at our fall. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth. But the righteous shall see their fall. Verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. And this place is a place of confusion. There is no vision. Okay? There is no vision within this place. Psalms chapter 49:11. The inward thoughts that their houses shall continue on forever. It's not going to continue on forever, man. It's game over for this society. Remember, Esau's the end of the world. All right? So let's continue on. So yeah, going on to this. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth. Okay? And what is sin? Sin is transgression of the law. And our people out there transgressing the law because they drank that Babylonian juice. Habakkuk chapter 2 tells you, woe to him that putteth that strong drink to his neighbor's lips. Right? And Jake has swallowed up this man's philosophy. All right? Guzzled it down. Romans chapter 13 and verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher power. For there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. So the powers that are right now in their position, they've been given that position by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, right? We've seen all these kingdoms in 1 Samuel. It tells us he lifted up one and he take down another. Okay? So we know that this is all in the power of the hands of the Most High. And right now, like I said, who's ordained right now? Okay? Who's being ordained by the Most High to rule? 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 6. For Esau is the end of the world. And we're in the end of the world right now, like I mentioned before. We're at the end of that age, the end of this time. Okay? And it's the end of Esau's age, the end of Esau's time. Alright? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the next kingdom to come is ours. Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 17. World without end. Okay? That's our kingdom. Our kingdom is going to be without an end. Alright? But right now, who's in charge? You got wicked ass E in charge. Yep. When the Lord come back, he taken down all. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds. Every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. Okay, has the Lord returned yet? No. So Esau, Edom, he's still in this power seat. And there's got to be get back for those who put us in captivity. Okay? And when the Lord comes, he's coming to do all of that. Right? Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Patience. That means that we're waiting. We're waiting for this to happen. Okay? And he that leadeth into captivity, we're still being held captive by the ones who took us. Okay? So, going into something real quick, too. Let's go to Jeremiah. Straight to the point. 31 and 34. Proving that we're still, in that captivity. Because here's what the Lord said. You got Israelites out here transgressing the law. You got Israelites going off. You got Israelites running after the ways of the heathen, right? Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 34. And they shall teach no man, every man, Slakia, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know Yahweh, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith Yahweh, for I will forgive their iniquity, and I'll remember their sin no more. Okay? So right now, are we not all on the highways and byways preaching about the downfall of this man? Preaching about the prophecies, preaching about those things to come, right? You know, scriptures tell you to cry aloud and spare none. Okay? And that's exactly what we're doing. We're constantly, our prayers and our cries, you know, our complaints onto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua are being heard. And our prayers and us doing his work is as a sweet, savory smell in the nose of the Lord. Okay? But this society is as a stank in his nose. You don't like this place. And this place is, I always say, commissioned to be decommissioned. Okay? Revelation, yup. The Lord said he gonna wipe away all tears. And also New Jerusalem coming down from heaven. Has that happened yet? No. So we're still under the foot of this man. Revelation chapter 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, meaning refresh. Okay, you got to go into the Greek. You got to go into your words. Kainos. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Slakia. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. These ways, this society, all of this is going to be done away. And guess what? What's the new way that's coming? Us, okay? Our how do you even call it? Our kingdom, okay? Slakia. Verse 2, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Okay, let me go to verse 4. And God and Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. See, that first heaven, that first earth, those ways are gone. Okay, those ways will be done away with, and it will be our kingdom, a proper kingdom set up. And has this happened? No, this hasn't happened. Okay, another thing listed to happen. Let's go to it real quick. Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 17. And the lofty looks and the loftiness of man, Salakia, shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low. And Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day, and the idols he shall utterly abolish. Okay, not like those guys talking about, we gotta go burn idols and shit, okay? Anyways, verse 19, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth, run into the bunkers, right? For fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. Okay, so has this happened? No. This is an event about to happen. Okay, this is something that's gonna happen, as the prophecies tell us, okay, and show us. But has it happened yet? No, it hasn't happened yet. It's gonna happen. Okay, so we're still under the rulership of this man, the one who Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai has ordained, going back into Romans chapter 13 verse 1, John chapter 18 and verse 36. Yahushai answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence. Okay, so the kingdom ain't here yet. Okay, the kingdom ain't here yet. That kainos, that new start for us isn't here yet, man. We're still under, the captivity of our miserable rulers. Okay, we're still under the foot of Esau, Edom. As a matter of fact, okay, yeah. Let's go to Ezekiel, and real quick. Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, okay, the casual game over act, right? and shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. See, he goes above and beyond, okay? Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, saith thou, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Okay? So that changing of worlds is gonna happen in a big way, man. Okay? You're gonna be taken down. Okay, all these different societies, you know, or Slakia, all these different nations and all these different you know, ways of life and serving that God, all of that is gonna be squashed, done, put out like a flame when you know, lick your finger or whatever, and you or put water on your finger, Slakia, and then out the flame. It's gonna be out. It's gonna be done. But right now we're still under the captivity of these miserable people, okay? These fucking heathens, man. Chiefly Esau, Edom, okay? Because we're at the bottom of the list. Baruch chapter 2 and verse 29. If you would not hear my voice, surely this great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. For I knew they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. See that? In the land of their captivities, right? And they shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name. Okay? So we're still being held captive by Esau, Edom. Okay? Tells you, miserable, they afflicted thee, miserable are the cities which thy children serve, miserable is she that received thy sons. Right, and we haven't been released, man. Baruch chapter 4 and 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh, for thine enemy have persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction and tread upon his neck. Right now they got their foots on our necks and backs. Because like I said, we're their property. Okay? We're their slaves, man. Okay? We are still looked at as property. We are still being held captive. Okay? And you brothers, go look it up, the Casual Game Over Act. Alright? And the scriptures tell you, Psalms chapter 73 and 5, they're not in trouble as other men, man. Okay? And I wonder why. Here it is right here. Okay? So with that, Akim, hey, go check out the brother's video. Like I said, I put the link right there at the bottom in the description. Alright? Go check out the brother's video and do a little reading for yourself on this, and, you know, add on. We'll make a video about it, you know? So with that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation unto all the Akim doing and pushing his word in sincerity and truth worldwide. And a sincere shalom to the elect. I hope you're edified. Lord willing, to the next time. Wa abad babal. Shalom Akim. Shalom, shalom, shalom.